Hello, we are back again. This time we are running Blazkicker. This is one that I've had a lot of fun with. Opened it fairly recently, but love the Saurian Enhance, Tryhard, and Snaglet. Very fun. And then also you've got just lots of warding with the Lictor Justinian, which just does some nasty stuff. What are we up against? Triple Eddies, all enhanced, eye for an eye, traumatic echoes, double evasive, hawk hoodwink, Mickey the Carver, hate that guy so much. Double Burnished Nickels is actually kind of interesting against Lictor. And then Word of Returning, double Bufos. Bufos will be tricky. I don't think this is right. I keep getting this in my starting hand, and it's making me upset because I don't want it there. Okay, Saurian actually looks kind of fun. Maybe we go, I don't know if Snaglet really helps us here. We'll go ahead and put Arsligate down, and then if we want to deal with creatures, we can. The Equalize, so I put this under a prophecy recently, and it was not good because I could have equalized onto my Imperial Scutum, but I think here we're going to go ahead and ditch it, just try and find more Saurian. Okay, there's the Scutum, of course. Immediately punished. Strug 2, so I have this thing where I just feel like I keep... there's an Eddy, there's another Eddy. Okay, all hit stuff that we are totally fine with getting eddied. That was very lucky for us. And then look how far. So we go Saurian here. What do we think this is? Base of maneuvers is 2 damage. So we want to play the eye for an eye first. Which means we need to play the Scutum here, unfortunately. Yeah, that's okay. So we'll play... Ah, it's a Rat Pixie. They tricked us. Fine with that. We'll hold the Banish. Found our Lictor, but now we want to find some warding. We have a decent amount if we can draw into it. There's a Hawk dealing a damage to the Snaglet. So we actually get a pretty solid Saurian turn here. We're going to ditch the Placinia. So I just don't want to deal with it, but we do need to get these guys down. Lose 2, I don't really care. That's not an issue here. So we do get to exalt this twice, and since we don't have Amber because of the Shrug, we actually get full value here. We'll go ahead and say, so what have they done? Mostly shadows. The cover fire is gone. That's pretty good. So let's say Untamed. I feel like they got to have a pretty decent hand of that. We're going to discard Placinia. There's an argument for putting Placinia under here. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this guy. To force them to have something for our governess to hit. But we haven't captured anything yet, and we have the Benevolent Charity, so like ideally, because I usually using the Placinia or Placina, I can't say it without a Nia, Placina. Go back into Shadows. This is probably just a hoodwink, which you don't really have an answer to. Trust your feelings for Saurian. Yeah. There's the hoodwink. So we're not stopping the key here, unfortunately, but we do get to see. So they didn't put the Chasm Vespid under there. I mean, we don't have a good hand without it. I don't think there's anything like they might do the 2 damage, which will kill the Snaglet, but everything else is fine. What else could that be? I mean, I feel like the Dark or the Chasm Vespid would have been really good. Interesting. We could go dis here and just ditch a bunch of stuff. It doesn't really do much for us. Except we get to snaglet. Yeah, let's do that. Well, except it'll be... Yeah. I think I just play this. I don't really care. It'll just die on this thing. Say Untamed again, since we just saw their whole hand, basically. So I get to steal one. That's fine. Get the Ambermancy. Do they have a way of... I'm not sure if they do. Oh, they do have the... Should I thought about that? Oh no, it's Warfling. They don't have Mog. I think. Soul the Bones hits our Greedy Reprisal, which is not ideal. Do find some... Capture some warding here. There go the creatures. And there's Prophecy for creatures coming down. So now we just call Saurian, because we do get to ward stuff, even if this dies. Yeah, makes sense. Kind of what we expected. I don't love the positioning here, unfortunately, for this ward, but we just need to do it anyways. We have the Benevolent Charity, so if we need to, we can still toss that back in. Really need to find some creatures for this Sanctum, though. That's definitely hurting us. I say really need to. It'd be nice to. Trust your feelings for Saurian. That might be something to strip the wards. Oh, try hard. Ah, they get the charity. That's unfortunate. And eye for an eye. Am I scared of going Saurian? I don't think I am. Yeah, I can just go on the Scudam. Ah, the Vespid. That's okay. We get the tryhard back. So now we want to get rid of the Viper. Still TCO stuff. Like, I just... There's no, like, prompt that says... I don't know. I don't know what it would look like, but... Like, the prophecies were kind of sitting here instead of off to the side. So if you're on a big monitor, it's fine. Okay, we do have some capture now, finally. We did just find our governess, but doesn't really matter a whole lot. There's Trust Your Feelings again, but we're probably going into Sanctum this time to get all that captured amber. We could go into... Yeah, Sanctum gets us a check, stops their key, gets us ready for the governess. Again, just sad we lost the charity. No, I don't think they have Archive 8. I think both Bufos got discarded, right? So I probably could have figured out what that prophecy is. But I want to stop the key here anyways. Governess, I guess, does, but Governess is better waiting for a bigger play. There's the Look How Far. There's an Eddy. I don't remember what that was. That's the thing. Like, I know this isn't supposed to show what it is because, I know what it was. I don't think I had any of these in my hand. What did this hit? It's not supposed to be open info for your opponent, right? But, I don't know what clue. Can't play action cards. That's fine. So they might have reshuffled into, all they have is the Hawk, right? They can't take our life ward. I don't know that we really care about playing a life ward anyways. They have this for playing creatures. I think we just replay all of our Saurian stuff. They're not in check. We just got a key. Can't be too scared of that. Aha, got him. Don't have any amber to give him. We'll take our archives. Actually, maybe we hold governess. I learned this time. We read first. Okay, it was solo. Makes sense. How did I miss? I swear I looked for solo on there. Huh. Okay. Yeah, we'll go ahead and play it. Capture on the big dude, and then we'll try hard. Burnish Nichols and Mickey the Carver. So happy to hit that card because I hate it. I have lost to Mickey the Carver more times than I want to admit. Okay, finally getting Untamed turn here. They do get that key, unfortunately, right before we hit our Silver Key Imp. And we still haven't gotten some of our nice disc stuff. Still haven't gotten our Paleogene Society, so I feel like we could be doing better. What is this guy? On his discard pile. So that just gets us one of these if we fight. Because neither of these are elusive. Oh, if one of those was elusive, that'd be pretty nice. I don't need to do this stuff, except that it kills all of this. And they said for Saurian, yeah. Just doesn't get me amber. This gets me just a little bit. But I'm going to draw into more dis. I think it's Sanctum. Except that's my main capture. I guess it's Saurian. 2 to each friendly creature, cool. We will go ahead and kill one of these. This doesn't matter. I actually don't want to ward this because we could flip it with the Lighthouse. Lightbringer Outpost. Okay, well, we got to check. And a rematch, all right. So we'll... Now. Lost them. All right, so we'll go again. This is tough. I do need to be careful. I mean, they just have very good prophecies, which I do not. Got the try hard again. This has so much amber control in this hand. This is worse. Maybe their starting hand is bad too. We're just gonna dump one of these. It is too much. Okay, so I get some nice amber gain off the Vivid Fairy. Eddie something. Again, I don't have my hand memorized by the time people play that card, so I never know what they're actually discarding. They get up to 4, though. Look how far. Get to do the dissonant chord, which is actually like stunning the... I think we actually have to hit this one. As much as I want to kill this. Yeah, we still get to stun a lot here. No key cheats, it's good to see. Let me just keep playing Sanctum. Get rid of that so that they can't... They don't get the automatic amber, and then... Yeah, chummy. Bummer. And do I want to get rid of Life Ward? Is it worth the chance of it getting hawked? I think we do. That's one of the weird things in this deck is I don't know that it actually really wants to keep your opponent from playing creatures because so many of its like Saurian tricks are based around that. Go back into Untamed. Interesting. We don't have our Sylvina yet, unfortunately. See if they do a look how far. We know it's not going to be a key cheat. I think we're okay going back into Sanctum here. We get to Ward, we get to Reap, we get to throw this on the bottom. Just wait for more Saurian. And we're not playing a creature, which is also good. Toss that down. Reap. Reap. We're not gonna Exalt here. And we'll go ahead and Stars Align to get rid of the Dark Minion. Okay, this is better Saurian-ish. We have the Try Hard, which is good. There's the Hawk. Okay, so I feel better. I mean, we didn't go ahead. Probably weren't going to go into a disc turn anyways, but... Oh, Mickey. I don't have a way to kill him. This guy just kills me. I think that's the one issue, is the Saurian doesn't really do much creature control if you don't have the Lictor. I trust your feelings for Saurian. I could go Dis. That's still... They're getting the key no matter what, so we go Saurian here. I just have to get this online. I think that's okay. That actually means Mickey has less to steal. And we have a small chance of protecting that. So we go Snaglet. Okay, never mind. Gridalek. How do we do this? I think we get the Snaglet back here. Because that's their board clear gone. So if we can actually stick our Saurian here, we have a pretty decent chance for a comeback. And we're going to go ahead and tuck this too, just to try and find as much as we can. But that's a lot of amber for us. That's not what we want to see for sure. What did we discard? Try Hard and Burnish Nickels. It's the ward off of the Gridalek. And trust your feelings for Saurian. That's fine. We'll go this here. Okay, they get that one too. This doesn't stop the key. Actually, nothing stops the key. Yikes. Okay. Yep. Not much we can do. Reap. So this action is pointless because they won't have... They'll have one. We should know shadows, basically. Yeah, we'll do it. We have to kill one of ours to get to check. Okay, they do go shadows, but this will probably be Hoodwink. A Fall Guy. So we actually get to take this Fall Guy. Go Sorry in here. I think we just try it because we have decent stuff. We could still get into Benevolent Charity, so we could just destroy so much Amber. Chasm Vespid, nothing on the board, so that's great. This will trigger, so let's fight first. That on the left. We just saw Stealth Bones, Break of Dawn, Dark Minion. I think we say Untamed. Come on. Oh, we actually get a steal off that. I'll take that. And we still have the steal if they go Untamed, which they do not. Vanish on Marcella. Dark Minion. I think the efficiency of this deck might be an issue. There's not really archiving. There's not good ways to set up stuff. You're kind of just left to, do I find the right things at the right time? And as you can see, this much Amber control is a problem. It is a decent amount of Amber control, right? With Hoodwink is gone. They do have the cover fire. It's really the Untamed, but we don't have a way to force them into houses, really. If anything, it's the opposite. Hmm. Sanctum gets us to check. Oh, fantastic. Wrong ordering. I don't know if that helps them because I don't really think they want to be playing a lot of... Ooh. Oh, we can Poltergeist it anyways. That actually gives us an out next turn. That's really good. Okay, Traumatic Echo gets discarded. That's great for us. There's an Ambermancy. Yeah, our prophecies are really bad against this deck too, unfortunately. And they shuffled that stuff back into their deck. And kill their Untamed here with the Infinity Strop, which is nice. Call this. No in the archives. It's when I play a creature. Go ahead and play. Deal some damage to stuff, also fine. We need to tuck something because we need to find the Benevolent Charity, which we found. Or the Scrotum. Savinia would have been nice, but we're too late for that. Go Untamed again is interesting here. They discard the Traumatic Echo again with the Break of Dawn. Oh, they get the Word of Returning. Yeah, that'll be game. Yeah, I think just too much. I'm not quite sure what it was. Bad timing on a few things. They had the solo pretty early this time. They got the prophecies a little bit better timing. We just can't really play around really either of these. We need to play creatures and we need to do this. Like the prophecies are just a thing. Yeah, nothing we can do. So I'll just I lose 2. To remove it and reap. And we might as well go for the 3rd. Oh. Nope. Just wanted to make sure game 1 was just luck. No, that's not why. Some people don't always have time for game 3, which is fine. I think game 1 was probably luck for me. That is a very tough matchup for us. It's not too bad if they don't find the solo that early. But also just like, again, we kind of have to just luck into the Placina play, which might be one of the weaknesses of this deck. But also losing, I mean, well, yeah, we didn't get... Having Benevolent Charity and at least one Albeid at the same time just didn't happen like either of those games, right? But that set of prophecies is really bad for us. I mean, that's bad for just about any deck, unless you have a lot of discard pips and mostly actions, which is possible. And that is like one thing I'm looking at, or I should take a second look at, like my Amber Skies or even GR decks to see if I have anything that's a lot more just sort of discard and action pip, or discard pips and actions, because that way you can get around playing creatures and you can get around playing houses because you can just discard pip whatever house gets picked. So interesting, good games though. That was a scarier deck. I think the Untamed should be the weakness, but I didn't really have a way to exploit that. Otherwise, there's too much Amber control and stuff just at the right times. Like I didn't get had all that captured Amber right when the solo hit and some different things. So unfortunate, but I like Blast Kicker. I'm not sure if it quite makes it into Archon contention. It has really good matchups. Like if they don't have the right creature control or the right prophecies, I think this deck does really, really good. But as we saw, there's some tough stuff too. And once you kind of see how it plays, you can also play around some things too. But in Archon, you're just gonna be doing best of 1, so it doesn't matter too much. I'm not gonna take it off the list yet because I like playing it, and I gotta keep you all in suspense about what I'm actually gonna pick. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time on Phlox'em. Bye bye.